What's up guys, it is Big Chart Trades back with another video, and this video is going to be a completely different video where I just ramble to you about the importance of not overtrading. So if you overtrade or if you struggle with overtrading, by the end of this video you're not going to struggle with overtrading anymore, because you're going to understand why I don't overtrade and why it's actually easy to not overtrade if you're trading strategy. So the biggest issue with overtrading is not psychology, but it's a lack of understanding. Most people don't understand the strategy that they trade, right? They're just looking for confluences or patterns like a fair value gap or a change in state of delivery to take a trade. But once you understand your strategy on a deeper level and you actually understand why what needs to happen in order for you to take your trades, you stop overtrading because it doesn't make sense to trade. And your brain just stops thinking about like, oh my God, what if I make this amount of money? Because you just don't think about it anymore. So if you know me, you know how I trade, you know that I trade the 4-hour PO3. Now what does that mean? There are two 4-hour openings during the US session, the 10 a.m. and the 2 p.m. If there's no setup at 10 a.m., I'm trading the 2 p.m. 4-hour open. If there's no setup at 2 p.m., not 2 a.m., 2 p.m. If there's no setup at 2 p.m., then I'm not trading that day, okay? The reason why I trade the 4-hour candles is because I am essentially catching the manipulation and trading the distribution. Now I have tons of examples on this on my YouTube channel. I have backtesting sessions. I don't need to get into, the charts, okay? You understand how I trade, okay? But the way that you stop overtrading is you gain an understanding for your strategy. I understand my strategy. The reason why I'm waiting for that 4-hour candle to open is because I'm waiting for it to manipulate into an hourly or 15-minute PD array. I catch that manipulation and trade the distribution. So if the 4-hour candle has already manipulated and distributed, then there is no reason for me to trade that 4-hour candle. Okay, so like at 1 p.m. before the 2 p.m. open, right, I'm not gonna put in a trade, even if there are confluences there, because the 4-hour candle already manipulated and distributed. So there's no point for me to trade. And this is the big thing that everybody fucks up. Everybody thinks it's so hard to stop overtrading, right? I can't control myself, how am I gonna stop, blah, blah, blah. Dude, just think logically here. Understand your strategy. Because once you understand your strategy, you won't overtrade anymore because it won't make sense. Overtrading for me doesn't make sense because I understand my strategy. That is the single thing that will prevent you from overtrading. I promise you. Right? Before I started trading the 4-hour PO3, I would overtrade because I would look for the confluences, but I wouldn't understand what I was looking for. Okay, I didn't understand that macros are just candle openings. I didn't understand that the 4-hour candle had to manipulate and distribute, right? I didn't understand the power of 3, the PO3. Same thing as CRT, it's all the same shit. Okay? And a lack of understanding made me overtrade because I didn't understand. Once I took the time to study and truly understand, I didn't overtrade anymore. All the problems went away because I understood. So like all these people on social media talk about like how to stop revenge trading, how to stop overtrading, blah, blah, blah. It's really fucking simple. It's simpler than learning a strategy. It's simpler than doing all this other shit. It's so simple. All you have to do is understand why you trade your strategy, okay? And all these people talk about time and price. The only times that you gotta know is the 4-hour open. I promise you, the only times you gotta know is the 4-hour open. What time is the 4-hour opening? Okay, it opens at 10 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m., 2 a.m., 6 a.m., and then 10 a.m. again. Okay, those are the 4-hour openings. That's all you have to know. And once you understand why you're trading, what you're trading, all your problems go away. I don't know how many times I have to say it, but it's 1,000% true. Okay? So stop strategy hopping. Stop trying to find a money hack. Stop trying to find a glitch in the matrix. You're not going to find one. The only thing that's going to help you get to the next level with trading is understanding. I promise you, it's understanding. Because once you understand what you're trading, you stop overtrading. I fucking promise you. You don't need to take a cold ice bath every morning. You don't need to read, although reading is good for you. You don't need to read, you don't need to do all these things to stay disciplined. You don't even need to change your mindset. You just need to understand your model, and then you will stop overtrading, okay? Another important thing that I need to talk about before I end this video is sizing. Sizing is probably the most important thing in trading that nobody talks about. And I'm gonna make a complete other video on sizing, but I wanna dive into it a little bit. Sizing is the most important thing in trading that nobody talks about. And it's exactly what forces you to blow accounts, it's what forces you to go on tilt, it's what forces you to do all of these things, okay? You should only be risking 0.5% of your account per trade. And that doesn't change based on your stop loss, that changes based on your sizing. Okay, so if you're trading in a 100K account, you're risking $500 per trade. Okay, so if your stop loss is 250 ticks, right? You could trade 4 micros because 4 micros is $500 on a 250 tick stop loss. Okay, if you're trading minis, okay, you can only have a 50 tick stop or an 100 tick stop because 100 ticks on minis is $500. So you adjust your risk and your sizing based on you adjust your sizing to manage your risk. You don't adjust your risk based on your stop loss. Your stop loss always goes where the trade is invalidated. Kind of getting off topic here. This is the first time I've recorded a video like this, and it's kind of way more difficult. For some reason, I feel like there's way more pressure on me while I'm talking. It's kind of weird, but anyways, I really do hope this video helped, because it is really important that you fully understand this. It is really important. Everything will change for you once you understand sizing. Not sizing. Everything will change for you once you understand your strategy. Okay, you will stop overtrading because it's the logical thing to do, and because once you understand your strategy, you're not going to trade something that doesn't make sense. Goes back to what I was saying at the beginning. I trade the 4-hour PO3. I'm trading the manipulation, and I'm trading into the distribution. Why would I trade? Why would I open a trade when the 4-hour candle has already manipulated and distributed? Doesn't make any sense. So I hope this video helped. If you're new to the channel, go subscribe. This is actually the first time I ever make a video with my face in it on YouTube. So I hope you enjoyed. This is a little bit different, but this is actually a really important thing. So I feel like it deserved a face video. So that being said, subscribe down below, like this video, go watch whatever other videos you need to watch from me, and have a great rest of your day.